In this video, we are going to make our About page responsive. So let's start. We are going to start with our hero section. So let's select our hero and right click and create component. This will be hero. We can call this About hero since we already have a component named hero. So About hero. Let's click create. Let's rename variant 1 to desktop. And now let's duplicate desktop and change variant 2 to tablet and change the width to 810 pixels. And let's change the height property to 600. And now we can select our main heading and change the font size to 300 or 350. No, 300 I think works well. And now let's change the padding from right and left. So let's change that to 48 pixels. And I think we are done with the tablet variant. So let's duplicate it and let's change variant 3 to phone. Now let's change the width to 390 pixels. Let's leave the height at 600 pixels and change the main heading to, let's try 64 pixels. No, that's too small. Let's try 120. Let's try 130. Yeah. Let's also change the padding from right and left to 16. And now maybe we can increase the font size to 140, maybe 150. Yeah, I think that works. And I think we are done here. So let's go back to our About page. And now let's turn this stack, the About text stack, to a component. Right click, create component, About text, and click create. Now let's change variant 1 to desktop, duplicate it. Variant 2 will be tablet. Let's change the width to 810 pixels. And let's change the padding to 48 pixels. Let's change these numbers, the size of these numbers. Let's make them smaller. Right now they are too big. So instead of 104, let's try 80 pixels or maybe 72 pixels. Let's also change the align property of our metric in each metric stack to left. And let's change the font size of the smaller text layer. So instead of 18, let's try 16. Let's select the image and let's change the height to 800 pixels. Now let's duplicate our tablet variant and change variant 3 to phone. Set the width to 390 and the padding to 16 pixels. The size of our main heading is too large, so let's try 54 or 32 pixels. I think that's a bit small. Let's try 40. And let's select our metrics wrapper and set the direction property to vertical and change the distribute property to start and the gap to 48 pixels. And let's set the align property to left. Now let's select the image and change its height to 500 pixels, and let's select the container stack and change the gap to 48. And I think we are done with this component, and we already have a component for our footer, so let's just delete that one. And from the assets tab, let's search our component, our footer component. There it is. And let's just paste it right here. Now, what we need to do is click right here where it says breakpoint and select the tablet option. And the next thing we need to do is to click again on breakpoint and select phone. Let's check that everything is in place, that we have the right variants. Yep, this one we need to change the width to fill. And also this one will be fill. And that's it. Let's open the preview and see how everything looks. So we have our desktop version, our tablet version, and our desktop and our phone version. But one thing we can do is set a max width property for our container here. So let's do just that. Let's set a max width of 1280 pixels. 1280 pixels. Let's open up the preview and see how it looks. So as you can see, the container is fixed. The container won't stretch now like the hero image. And we have a fixed max width constraint. So this is it for this lesson, pretty short lesson. And the next thing we're going to do is to take care of our navigation bar. It doesn't work on our mobile version, so we are going to fix that in the next lesson. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, any concerns, please write them in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video.